Hey again. I don't know how many I'm gonna do tonight, but I'm just gonna do as many as I can to keep the videos, at least trying to keep them going and stuff. So this question in this video is about the same thing about relationships. The question is right now is, do you think, in my video it's gonna be me, but do you think celebrating Valentine's Day is corny? No, I personally don't think it is, because it's a day where you can show your special person, or any person in general, even if it's the homeless. You can show one day out of your year where you just go buy at least some kind of card saying Happy Valentine's Day from blah 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 blah. Give it to the homeless person or whoever. It's a day where you can celebrate the day that you fell in love with your man or your woman, or just give a thanks and do whatever, saying that you care about the homeless, whoever it is. It's one day out of the year, or a couple, depending on where you're at and how you do things. It's one to, like, maybe a couple of days out of your year for you personally to show how much you love your spouse, how much you appreciate what they do for you and what you do for them. And it's just one whole day to celebrate, saying, thank goodness I fell in love with you. I don't think it's corny whatsoever, because the way they do things at schools, stuff like that. It can be like, okay, this song's kind of corny or blah blah, but like celebrating it, I don't think is corny, and I don't think you should too, because this one to a couple days lets you, a couple days out of your year to show your spouse how much you love them, or a fireman or whoever, showing them appreciation what they do. Go get a Valentine's card or give them money or whoever, to whatever it is, to a homeless person. I saw a video a couple days ago about I can't remember what the video was called, or I think it was called about like some kind of homeless experiment thing that these people were doing with a kid, or like teen that's just very short or something, that's holding up a sign saying, I need money, just a couple dollars to feed my little brother. And during this experiment, no one was really doing it except for like one person. And later on, sort of almost at the end, they're doing the experiment. They notice this guy crying because he didn't have any money or anything. He was crying because the police officers or the hound or whatever took their dog, or his dog, because he didn't have a birth certificate or something like that. Why? Why would they even do that? Just an extra question in this video, like, why? If he takes care of it and he doesn't have rabies, shut up and let him have his dog or hers. Shut up and let it be. But anyway, they've noticed what was going on. The guy who is in charge of the video gave this dude $100, went and talked to the freaking officers who took his dog, and asked why they took his dog and what he can do. And a couple of days later, he called, he got his dog back, he got his birth certificate and everything, making sure he didn't have rabies and whatnot, and thanked this guy who was making this video at the right time for the money. And for whatever reason, this day can tell one person how much you love them. I don't think it's corny. You can sit here and actually have a day to you and your spouse. Whatever. It's one to like 2 or 3 days, depending on how you do things. It's only at least one day out of your year to show your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend, however you want to say it, how much you love them. I mean, you get to have fun. You get to do whatever you want that day. You get to give them, or whoever you got from them, you get to have that. So they know that you love them that much. That you're willing to give them at least one day, 100% of your one day out of a whole year. A whole year. One day out of a whole year. Just one day out of your year to show them how much you care. That's all I really got for this subject is no, I do not think celebrating Valentine's Day is corny. I hope this helped, and to think about, if you a person who does think it's corny, something. I hope this video gives you something to think about. That maybe I was wrong. Maybe it may be a little corny, whatnot. But it's one day, 1 to a couple days out of your whole entire year to give this one person your best and to show them how much you love them. I hope this helps in any way possible. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you ever meet me, remember that I don't think Valentine's Day, celebrating it, is not corny. Thank you for watching. Bye.